Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and today we got two more boxes of pennies for our Lincoln Cent series. We're on hunt number 166, boxes 339 and 340. Now, as for the boxes, I went ahead and popped them open, and they are circulated, but I don't see anything that really stands out, so we'll go ahead and get right into it, and hopefully we'll be back soon with some finds. Roll number 3, and we have our first wheat cent of the hunt, and it is going to be a 1940 from San Francisco. Well, roll number 23 of the hunt, and we finally have our second wheat cent, and this one's going to be a 1956 from Denver. Roll 28 is going to have wheat cent number 3, and this one is going to be a 1950 from Philadelphia. Two rolls later, and we have another 50s wheat cent, and this one's going to be another 1956 from Denver. Roll number 38, and we have wheat cent number 5. And this one's going to be another 50s wheat cent, a 1958 from Denver. Just a few rolls later, and we have wheat cent number 6. And this one's going to be a 40s wheat cent. Unfortunately, it's in really rough shape, but we did get a date. It's a 1949 San Francisco. Roll 43, and this time we have a 50s wheat cent. And it's going to be a 1952 from Denver. Very next roll, and we have another one. And this one's a 1953 Philadelphia. Well, we have just wrapped up with box number 1, and we have managed to get 8 wheat cents out of it, so it's definitely better than the initial start of the hunt where I thought we'd maybe get 3 or 4. We managed to get 8, so just 2 below average. But now that we're on to box number 2, we're 6 rolls in, and we have the first wheat cent of this one. And it is going to be a 1942 from Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have another 40s wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1940 Philadelphia. Roll number 14, and this time we have a 50s wheat cent, and it's going to be a 1957 from Denver. Very next roll, and we have another wheat cent here, and unfortunately it's in really rough shape. It's really dirty, but it's going to be a 1950 from Denver. Very next roll again, and this time we have a 30s wheat cent. And it's going to be our first pre-40s find of the hunt. It's a 1936 from Philadelphia. Roll 21, and we have another wheat cent here in really rough shape. It's going to be a 1948 from Denver. Roll 42, and we have another wheat cent here, and it's going to be a 1942 from Denver. Very next roll, and we have another 1942, also from Denver. Very last roll of the hunt, and we got 2 more wheat cents to wrap it all up. Our first one is a 1958 from Denver in very nice shape, and our second wheat cent is right back here. And that's going to be another 1958 from Denver. Well, before we get into the wrap up, we actually got one error today. In the memorial cents, we always look for the 1960 D over Ds, and we got one this time. You can see it right below the D. There is a Southeast repunched mint mark. Now let me go check the one on Variety Vista to compare. And there it is. So that is a really cool find. Definitely adds a little bit of variety to today's hunt. I'm definitely happy to have an error. Now let's go ahead and go to the wrap up. Alright, well, we're back now with the wrap up, and it turned out to be a pretty nice hunt overall, so let's go ahead and get right into it. We got 33 S minimum memorial cents, 9 Canadian cents, that one error from 1960 that we just showed. We had 6 shiny copper cents, we had 18 wheat cents in total with 10 from the 50s, 7 from the 40s, and our oldest one was a 1936 Philadelphia. So despite that really slow start we got at the beginning, it turned out to be an alright hunt. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's hunt, so I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.